right, it's the famous old Santa Rosa plum in the hedgerow. Of course, this is a plum that's been here for roughly about 15 years. So we're going to work this one now, a little thinning and a little pruning. Although the size on this tree is pretty good, we're going to take back the back portion of the Santa Rosa plum, a little bit high there, and we're going to open it up for sunlight and good airflow. I first start by removing some of these crossing limbs in here. I like to do this while there's fruit, while I'm thinning, because it helps to eliminate some of the fruit as well. Here's a crow's foot here, and what we'll do is I'm going to try to see what we can do just by eliminating the middle. Cut it out. That's sure opened up a little bit right there. Took out some fruit. Maybe we'll take off this side one here for height. That opened up the sunlight to get and oxygen to get into the back here as well. And after a number of years of pruning, keeping trees back, you end up with problems like this occasionally. So you want to start going in and cutting your way out without cutting off too much, because if it gets hot right now, if we were to heat up real bad in the next 2 weeks and we were to expose too much of this tree's trunk, we'd risk sunburn, and then of course other damage that would be because of the sunburn. All right, there we are. We have the Santa Rosa plum, size controlled, taking the top out a little bit, thinned out so that we have plenty of air circulation now, good sunlight penetration.
Here we are this morning in Rancho Cucamonga, California, down just about 40 miles east of Los Angeles. Good low chill area. We're in my friend Joanne's fruit garden, and she has a lot of high density examples in here. She has apples, figs, plums, pluots, peaches, persimmons, a fair amount of citrus. All these varieties are planted in a espalier form, kind of a natural style espalier, using just the wire rows for initial development, and then allowing these to kind of grow out into the aisleways a little bit. This is Flavor Grenade Pluot, one of our best low chill Pluot varieties for Southern California. As you can see, it has a tremendous fruit set on it. The main thing at this time, during the month of May and June and early July, you just want to keep the growth in check. You want to keep the top pinched down a little bit on it. You want to make sure that growth isn't impeding into your aisleways. So just a little bit of pruning, a little bit of cultural work at this time will make the summer growth a lot more balanced out. One of the really unique things about this landscape fruit orchard here is it's on a terrace. There's 3 steps to this terrace. So where this pluot looks a little big from my step down below, I can get up here on the next step and I can reach everything on the top. I can reach every branch, every piece of fruit. So it's all easily managed. At this time, I'm just going to come in, just check the growth up here a little bit. I don't want to do too much, but I want to make sure that I'm keeping it in balance and allowing it enough time and enough space to grow out for the rest of the summer. Here we are in Rancho Cucamonga, California. This is Double Delight Nectarine. This is actually only 2nd year in the ground. It's still a fairly young tree. It's on citation, semi-dwarfing rootstock, but it's got quite a bit of vigor. It's got a great fruit set. It's just loaded with fruit. It's done really well. The top's getting a little too big for me, so at this time, late May, I'm going to come in and just start topping it at about the height that I can reach. And that way, I'll encourage all that new growth down low in an area where it's easy to get to for next year. Okay, here it is. Just a few strategic cuts. We've got it down to a reasonable height where everything can be reached from the ground. Still a nice fruit set on it. Everything's ready to go.